your partnership with Booker T. And
Oh, Book.
and I guess that's one of those things where you guys do something together and it just magically kind of turns into this iconic thing that people still talk about. Talk a little bit about that coming about, you guys doing this one-time thing and how it turned into a big story of you guys getting the tag titles and having this great run together.
I had no idea that I was going to be, that Booker T and Goldust were going to be such a big thing. We were supposed to, Brian the writer, he came to us and said, we want to do this. Rock had just shot the Scorpion King, his first film. And we want to do this like Siskel and Ebert type thing at the movies where y'all are, basically doing just a little backstage vignette critiquing the film and his performance. So we do it and we're swinging these swords and things like that and Booker's just acting goofy, but him and I, man, we pulled it off, I guess, and they loved it. And I'm like, really? Jesus, okay. So the next week, we're going to do it again. And it just took on a life of its own, man. Each week, it got better and better and better because of chemistry between Booker and I. Now, you look at Booker and myself and our careers, we are two completely opposites. And it worked. It worked like the Odd Couple. I mean, they would give us a script. You come in and hand us a script, and I'll look at you like, pfft. Take the bullet points on that script, and we make it our own. We make that son of a bitch our own, right? We look at each other. We play off of each other. We improv. And I think that's very important with the young kids today because they do not do that. Even this last run that I had with R-Truth, even the long scripts that I had that they would hand me, I made them my own. I stepped out of the box of being comfortable and make it a little uncomfortable for me. You know what I mean? Worrying if they're going to scream and yell at me because I'm doing this. But I'm keeping the people's attention, And it's very important. Like, if you got 2 minutes to talk, that's a long time. It's a long time to cut a promo and keep the fans interested. It better be damn good, and that's what Vince taught me. So if you can't do it, you need to stick to what they tell you to do. A minute and 20 seconds, minute and 30 seconds at the most. If you can do 2 minutes, great, do the 2 minutes. And a lot of kids cannot do that. They will look at this script, and you take Fandango, or not Fandango, let's take just some, like Samoa Joe. Say Samoa Joe has this long script, and he's reading it, and he memorizes it word for word for word, man, and it's not his character, right? Because the writers are soap opera writers. They don't know anything about wrestling, They know zero about wrestling. So they don't actually know what Samoa Joe is, where he's from, that type of thing, and what his character is. Samoa Joe had to make that character. So if he reads that thing word for word, it's going to be horrible. It's going to be so in the box just for what the writers want. That's not how you should do things that I try to teach the kids. You take your 3 points and you make that bitch your own, So I got off track there. I'm sorry. What was the question, though?
It was just about you and Booker T becoming this big act out of kind of just a one-time thing.
With me and Booker, yes, was supposed to be the one-time thing, and I had no clue that we were going to continue on with this, and our chemistry just clicked, and we made things our own, and they got funnier and funnier and funnier, and every time on Monday Night Raw you saw Booker T, you knew Goldust was close by. If he's in the back warming up or getting his Mac on or whatever he used to say, and Goldust would come in or vice versa, and the crowd would pop, and we'd have a funny skit, man, and it just became a thing every week, and it was so much fun, man, so much fun.
What is your favorite Booker T story?
I like one of the skits. Well, I like several. I like them all, but one that sticks out the most that I really made him laugh was the one at the hotel when he's getting ready to get his Mac on with his girl in the bed, and he turns out the lights, and you can hear him talking back and forth, and then you hear another voice, and it's my voice, and I'm on the other side of her in the bed under the covers, right? And they're both naked, and I'm just like, he turns on the light, and we had to do it a few takes because he was laughing his ass off, man. And it finally got to go, and what the hell are you doing, Goldie? Get out of here, man. Jeez, I'm trying to get my Mac on and this and that. The other one was at the 7-Eleven when the Slurpee cups were big with the wrestlers at that time, right? And we purposely didn't have a Booker T one in there. So he came in the store, we shut the whole store down, man. And I love doing these off-site shoots because they were fun as man. They're so much fun. We got control to do everything. And he goes over the Slurpee machine, there's nothing there, and man, he's like, man, how come you ain't got no Booker T cups here, man? You got The Rock, you got so-and-so or whoever else, and no Booker T cups. He gets hot, and he's walking through the store, and he bumps into me, but I'm in disguise. I'm wearing a Sprewell New York Knicks basketball jersey, you know, and things like that really disguises me or something, right? And I'm eating a hot dog. I'll say, I'll give you a bite of my weenie. Or see, if you give me a drink of my Slurpee, drink of your Slurpee, I'll give you a bite of my weenie. And it was just so sexual and weird. And he's like, God damn, and he walks out, you know, and it's crazy.
Booker T and Gold.
Another one was a good fun. The funny one was a crocodile hunter. That was a fun one.
Was Big Show okay with that? Was Big Show okay with you hunting for him?
He was fine because that gave him time to sleep. It gave him time to lay down on the couch. A big ass, a big dumb slow we call him.